honored to stand before you at the 8th Annual SDGs Conference. I express my heartfelt gratitude to the Journalists Writers Foundation for allowing me the opportunity to address this dynamic assembly. As we embark on the last decade to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals of the 2030 Agenda, it is important to acknowledge the contribution of freedom of expression, press freedom, and access to information for the achievement of Sustainable Development Goals. Journalists, your role in advancing the 2030 Agenda is crucial. You wield the power of the pen and the lens, standing on the front lines of truth, justice, and accountability. You are the voices of the marginalized and the oppressed. You serve as the watchdogs of society and have the power to hold governments and businesses and organizations accountable. The role of journalists in bridging the gap between information and action is indispensable in building a more sustainable and equitable world. Excellencies, friends, let us take a moment to reflect on the state of affairs unfolding around us. The poison of conflict and warfare continues to infect our world. Poverty, hunger, discrimination, and inequality continue to haunt us. With Hurricane Lee wreaking havoc in various regions, wildfires in Hawaii claiming more than 100 lives, and uncertain high tide patterns affecting low-lying islands like the Maldives, planet Earth is sounding the alarm of climate disaster, climate emergency. We are facing greater risks than ever before, and we need bigger players to do their part. Climate journalism plays a vital role in driving this change. Climate journalists have been diligently uncovering the disparities between commitments and actual actions. Your reporting empowers the public, fostering their ability to call for transparency, accountability, and substantive climate efforts from their leaders. Excellencies, friends, I wish I could be there in person today, but I'm currently in the Maldives preparing for the upcoming second round of presidential election in just 10 days. Despite being a relatively young democracy, the Maldives has embraced democratic values, including the promotion of press freedom. The current government has made significant progress in preserving democracy, upholding the rule of law, and ensuring freedom for journalists. Since taking office, President Saleh has been committed to advancing press freedom. Despite historically low rankings for media freedom in Asia, the Maldives rose by 48 positions in the World Press Freedom Index in 2021. That was just within 3 years of taking office. We are committed to continuing our progress. As we gather here today, we must also acknowledge the progress towards SDGs has been uneven, and in some areas, disappointingly slow. We must build new momentum towards the SDGs, and this can be achieved through meaningful partnerships. Our partnerships must be inclusive, involving not only governments, but also civil society, academia, youth, and private sector. As the co-chair of the preparatory committee of the 4th International Conference on Small Island Developing States, set forth for the upcoming year, Maldives is committed to forging these partnerships while formulating the next 10-year program of action for SIDS. We believe diverse perspectives and expertise are essential for innovative solutions. Excellencies and friends, let us reaffirm our commitment to these goals. Let us foster partnerships that ignite a new momentum, and let us leave a legacy of hope and progress for future generations. I wish you a very successful conference. Thank you.